Welcome to my workshop. It's a little bit crowded at the moment, but yeah, we're making do. I built our kitchen quite a while ago, actually when we moved into this house, because we didn't have one, and I've subsequently managed to source a whole lot of pallet wood, and I'm now actually getting the doors and the drawer fronts done. And I'll take you along for that. I'm going to do some drawer fronts today, and then I'll do another video where I'll show you how I do the doors. I'm also doing a cordwood style countertop, and then I've got one set of cabinets that I've still got to build for the wall, and I'll definitely take you along on that. So don't worry, even though the kitchen is well on its way, there's still plenty to see. Now, I've already chosen some timber. I'm just doing a little bit of gluing just to repair a couple of things, and then I'm going to cut it more or less to size. I'll give myself about 20 millimeters either side, but it's just easier to work with the pieces when they're close to the actual length. Then I plane all the sides, and then I glue them up to form a solid board. More or less okay. That one's okay. And I'll just use this as a template. Okay, now I don't have any of the big power tools, so a lot of this is still done with hand tools. So I'm going to saw this and then start doing some planing. So as you can see, not all my pieces are the same width, so I purposely did it that way. That's just the material I had to work with, and actually in the final product it actually looks really good. So I just mix up the widths a little bit, just so that they are not all the same. And then also for this specific one I need the width of 795. Now this one is actually quite 795. I can actually lose some of this material. I might actually lose that one. 795. Okay, so I'm about 25 millimeters over, but seeing that I'm going to be planing the edges, I need a little bit extra, and once I'm done I can always just trim this to size. As you can see, things are rather cramped here, but you know, as I said before, this is what I've got to work with, and it's working for me at the moment. Now I'm just planing these sides. I use a spirit level just to check that the sides are absolutely level. And this old Miller's Falls number 4 is probably older than I am, but it still works an absolute treat. Right, I've got all the sides planed, so the boards fit nicely together. And now, because this is a drawer front, I'm not, with the doors I put a batten at the back that I glue and nail, but obviously with the drawers I can't do that. So what I do is I use a batten that I screw down on the back of this and then glue the pieces in. This also helps to keep a nice flat surface at the back, so that when I mount this against the drawer, the melamine board, I get a nice flush fit. I bought this Ryobi screwdriver probably about 25 years ago, and it's still going strong. And yeah, I like a battery, a cordless screwdriver, cordless tools, just because you don't have cords and whatever. But if you're doing a lot of work, the electric screwdriver is just absolutely fantastic because it never gets tired. Okay, now I'm just going to leave this to dry for about an hour, hour and a half, and then I'll start sanding and then measuring out to cut this to size. Now that the glue is set up, I'm going to measure this out and then cut it to size. I leave the battens on at the back just for extra support during this process. and then I'm just going to check this so that it's nice and straight, and that's that. Now I'm just going to sand the whole board down, and then sand the back, take the battens off, and we're ready to fit it to the doors. I mean the drawers. Getting myself confused here. Now I would normally just wear a normal dust mask, but I can't find it in this pigsty of a workshop, so I'm going to go with a full respirator. It does have a dust pad in, so it will be fine. Now when you're sanding pallets and you want to keep some of the texture, don't use too coarse a sandpaper. This is a 120 and has been used a little bit, so it just takes off the worst roughness. Okay, now I'm going to take these battens off, and then the back of this I give a good sand with a 40 or 60 grit, just to even it out, so that I don't have any lumps and bumps, and that just ensures a nice flush fit when I fit it to the drawers. Okay, and that's ready. I've got a little bit of filling to do. And then also there's a couple of nails that I still need to remove, but other than that, this piece is ready to fit to the drawers. Now, just so that this doesn't end up into an hour-long video, I'm going to cut it here and do it as a two-part video. I hope you found this helpful, and please remember to hit that subscribe button, like, share, and I will see you on the next video. Have an awesome day. Cheerio.